Hey, I'm trying a new room. So we'll see how my sound is in the new room. I'm about 10 feet away from my sleeping children. It's after 10 o'clock at night. I just got home from orchestra. I'm having a bowl of ice cream. So thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate it. I want to talk about multiplying powers of 10. If you don't know what a power of 10 is, it's something like 10 or 100 or a million, something with a 1 and zeros. It can also be a decimal, like 1/10, 0.1, or 1,000th, like 0.001. Anything with zeros and ones is a power of 10. Let's get started. This is a little review for 1 minute. If I say 5 times 10, that means 5 groups of 10, 5 tens. Or if I say 5 times 1,000, that means 5 thousands. Or 5 times 10,000 is 5 10,000s. And some people like to say you're just adding the zeros. You just add 1 0. Or you add 3 zeros. Or you add 4 zeros. I'm going to change the number a little bit so you can see it. If I said 98 times 10, well, that is 98 groups of 10. Or if I said 98 times 10,000, that would be 98 10,000s. So that's actually 980,000. That was a review of large powers of 10. I want to talk about decimals now. If I say 5 times 0.1, that's 1/10. What I'm saying is 5 times 1/10, which is really the same thing as 5 divided by 10. So in this case, it's going to be 1/2, which is the same thing as 0.5. That was our first example. Let's say 5 times 100th. That is 5, and if I change it to a fraction, 100th, or you can say 5 divided by 100, which is 1/20th, or you could write it as a decimal, 500ths. What is that? Tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s. This is the 100,000th. So 5 times 100,000th. Or I could say 5 divided by 100,000. Or I could write it like this. Are you starting to see a pattern? Let's do something with 2 digits. 98 times 1/10. So it's 98 times 1/10 is the same thing as 98 divided by 10, which I know is 9.8. 98 times 100th. 98 in fraction way, it looks like this. Or the division way, it looks like this, divided by 100. So as a decimal, it would be 98 hundredths. You finding a pattern? Still looking for a pattern? Try 8, and this is tenths, hundredths, 10 hundredths, and it's not called 10 hundredths. That's ridiculous. It's called thousands. And then the 10 thousandths place. So this is 10 thousandths. 98 times 1 over 10,000. In other words, 98 divided by 10,000. Or I could write it in the 10 thousandths place. 98 ten thousandths. Remember, this is the tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and this is the 10 thousandths. This is 98 ten thousandths. Are you finding a pattern? Always look for a pattern. Write in the comments. Tell me what you find.